Breakfast am I. Good evening and welcome to the Manx Radio Folk Show with me, John Barker, playing the best in folk and roots music from the Isle of Man and from all around the world. Tonight's first track comes from Ireland, Lunasa and the Dregs of Birch. That was the excellent Irish band Lunasa from their album Cass from 2018. Next, a track from one of my favourite albums of this year. Yes, I know I've got loads of favourite albums of this year, but this one's certainly up there. The album's called Dale I Remain. Amy Leech and Alasdair Paul, who of course are coming to the island later this year, near the start of November, to play at the Institute. This song is Tansy.
Here's our ladies laid down to die, down to die, down to die. Here's our ladies laid down to die, belongs to Miniman Tansy. She's born away on a Saturday night, a Saturday night, a Saturday night. She's born away on a Saturday night. belongs to Merry Man Tansy. And guess ye what she's rowed it in, rowed it in, rowed it in. And guess ye what she's rowed it in, belongs to Merry Man Tansy. She's rowed it in a dish clout, a dish clout, a dish clout. She's rowed it in a dish clout, belongs to Merry Man Tansy. And guess ye what she's laid it on, laid it on, laid it on. And guess ye what she's laid it on, belongs to Merry Man Tansy. She's laid it on a nettle bus, a nettle bus, a nettle bus. She's laid it on a nettle bus, belongs to Merry Man Tansy. A nettle bus is a cankery thing, a cankery thing, a cankery thing. A nettle bus is a cankery thing, belongs to Merry Man Tansy. Here's a lady's laid down to die, down to die, down to die. Here's a lady's laid down to die, belongs to Merry Man Tansy. Here's a lady's laid down to die, down to die, down to die. Here's a lady's laid down to die, belongs to Merry Man Tansy. Here's a lady's laid down to die, down to die, down to die. Here's a lady's laid down to die, belongs to Merry Man Tansy.
Following Tansy by Amy Leech and Alasdair Paul, that was some very fine banjo and guitar work from Damien O'Kane and David Koski from an album called A Mystery Inch from quite a few years ago now. The track is called Flynn's, Uppy Simply Tuny, Princess Gardens and Hoy Leafy. But we return to Scotland now with a wonderful new album called Windblown by Corrine Polwart and Pippa Murphy, featuring Dave Milligan. Those of you that were lucky enough to see Corrine Polwart with Dave Milligan as part of Incrunic a few years ago will have heard one or possibly both of these songs that night, and will remember that they're about a palm tree facing its chainsaw demise. It was a 200-year-old sable palm brought from Bermuda to Edinburgh's Royal Botanic Gardens in the early 1800s, which unfortunately had got too big for the glasshouse it was contained in. And in the album, accompanied by pianist Dave Milligan, with sound design by Pippa Murphy, Corrine gives voice to the palm itself, tracing its extraordinary life and final days, exploring themes of colonial legacy, ecological care, grief and resilience. So here's two tracks. First of all, After Hours, and then I Am Windblown.
After hours, when the light gets low and you busy little people go home, I rest, pressed up against the windows, quiet in the shadows of the dome. You with your names and your numbers and labels, your budget projections and your spreadsheet tables, your hand tools and schedules and collar and braces, your red tag around my bowl. After hours, when the light gets low and you busy little people go home, I rest, pressed up against the windows, quiet in the shadows, but not alone. Here I stand with the fern, the bamboo, the begonia, from India, Vietnam and New Caledonia, spirals and tendrils and rhizomes and roots, a wild inflorescence of strange, strange fruits. After hours, when the light gets low and you busy little people go home. I was an inflorescence once, then a black seed dropped by a spreading crown, packed up and shipped off across the sea. Perhaps we're not so different, you and me. To the port of Leith, via who knows where, from a crate to a cart to a house of glass, did the townsfolk stare when they saw me pass over the cobbles at Cannon Mills. I am windblown from far away. I am windblown when this old garden was bold and new, corncrakes still rasped in the fields around. It took me longer than you live to find my ground in this palace of steel and glass. But you've tended and mended me hand upon hand, from keeper to keeper to keeper. You've watched me rise up to the heavens above, and into the water you've poured your love. I am windblown from far away. I am windblown. I
have listened to the little white box as it sings and brings me the air of a hurricane shore, the comforting shroud of the warm and the wet from an island on the edge of the Gulf Stream. But I have never known the kinship of the cedar or the circling of the cahow on the Sargasso Sea. I've never known the scent of the Queen of the Night, or the screaming of longtails, or the green heron's flight. I am rigged like a ship that will never set sail, with a collar and braces to keep me upright. But I can see Leith as I reach for the light through the rusting rooftop windows. I am windblown from far away. I am windblown. You know, I wish I had a grander tale to tell, but it's all in the beginning and the end. And in between, nothing much happens under glass. No hardship, no weather to contend. I have grown old and tall and wise, but I have not grown strong. And I long for the wind, how I long for the wind, for the salt breeze rustling through my leaves, for the shaking it up and the shaking it out. Clatter when the big storm came. 600 glass panes shatter and scatter like rain. I heard the mighty oak come down, the widowmaker lose its crown. I heard the tree of heaven shake the Edinburgh earth on that sorrowful new year. And I heard you cry. I know we're almost done. I know my time has come.
The wonderful voice of Corinne Polwart. She does that sort of thing so well. And the equally wonderful piano of Dave Milligan. That's an album you really need to listen to with headphones on, I think. It's called Windblown. We're going to stay in Scotland for the next 3 tracks, in fact. Here are Breabach from their album Fast from 4 years ago now, with the title track.
hold on, no. Are you beautiful? Can I 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 hold on, no. You There's not but care on every hand, in every hour that passes, that signifies the worth of man, and 'twas nae for the lasses, green grow the rushes, green grow the rushes, the sweetest hours that e'er I spent were spent among the lasses, the worldly race may riches chase, and riches still may fly the more, when at last they catch them fast, their hearts can ne'er enjoy the more. Green grow the rushes, green grow the rushes, the sweetest stars that e'er I spent were spent among the lasses, a canny or a tin, and my arms about my dearie, and worldly cares and worldly men may all gie taps of teary, seduce
lasses, oh. All nature swears the lovely dears, her noblest work she classes, oh. Her prentice hand she tried on man, and then she made the lassies, oh. Green grow the rashes, oh. Green grow the rashes, oh. The sweetest hours that e'er I spent were spent among the lassies, oh. Green grow the rashes, oh. Green grow the rashes, oh. The sweetest hours that e'er I spent were spent among the lassies, oh.
Well, I'm spoiling you with some wonderful Scottish voices tonight. Earlier on we had Corinne Polwart, and there of course you had Eddi Reader with Green Grow the Rashes, oh, from the album The Songs of Robert Burns. And for the last of these Scottish tracks we go to Shughlanifty from their classic album Venus in Tweed. And this track is 250 to Vigo. I remember my friend Martin Collins up in Forres playing this tune, and so I'll dedicate this to him. Following the mighty Shugle Nifty, who was that? Yes, it was Martin Carthy. Did you recognise the guitar style? But no voice this time. That's a rare instrumental track from a wonderful album because it's there. It's one of my favourite albums of Martin's, and that was The Siege of Delhi. Next, we've got a Manx song by Greg Joughin, a dramatic narrative from A.W. Moore's Manx Ballads and Music telling the tale of a cruel mistress who threatens the singer with prison when he refuses to marry her because he's in love with her maid Sally. Staying true to his true love, he meets his fate. In Manx, the song is Even Einste Duil, approximately. And Greg did record this with Barul. I think it's on their Manana's Cloak album, but I do like this version from the Solly's album, which was released by Culture in 2012, and you can find that on Bandcamp.
Mehaimi Magus Austin, she been serving me on, as fell Mureni Cable Dow, Merlin Reeson Blaine, Esh Leshne Heaven Murek, Nagdal Miri Mesho, Duggal Mary de Solent, Mavection all you. Esh lesh dun vergeil sosten, Vegas marim shetron, a sunren me ven einste, Veta gemmen skryrum, Tahem taimu is talu, Mary shugid as Shenol yenim stoelot, Maneyu fuzemi. Goremayu veneinste, Hajagams puzenish, Tami yen yenu galtan, Negbod fiat yesh febrisht, Tashenrish megrai sali, A nutshevent yohin, O kretschum even einste, Makrita leshishen, Nakareni me ven einste, Goelende choriram, Nag Louisos alfidi, De galmevlo as ram, Trenag gin and fusei, De vesan beden dauhin, Gaui shuten viragerach, Da keni ans presun, Me fenjer vevek, Me spalleg viden grey, Sliffy ons me voged, Jekoram sorens bays, Nagarelesh ferrikachi, Haimi a chalesos, Kanu trish bing de gein, De veme vluines, Lomi jero den girach, Ne I har aukoron, San Louis so stival me, Echt haimi ons pressun, Echt shuish gel your egen, Tagesh jagaron es nish, Nag jinji jimus gammon, The cred nagita mosh, San genak fel me voljach, En sail signed out for gale, Obanachted, Greiselis, and Greiretnyams patel, Tashenrish me Greiseli, and Nutchavent Yohin, O Kretchu leven einste, Makrita leshishen.
So that was the excellent Greg Joughin. And speaking of Manx music, I'm actually recording this show in the middle of Incruniac because I'm going to be away quite a lot in August and September. So I'm trying to get a few shows in the can ahead of my travels. So I've had some wonderful music in Peel this week. I particularly loved Monday night at the Centenary Centre with Alasdair and Cathal O'Curran playing such wonderful music that I do hope gets recorded very soon for us to all hear again. Also that night Anne Corrin were brilliant, and again they're busy recording some music and I'm looking forward to hearing that. But music happening in this week that you hear in this show, well, I don't know everything that's happening, but I'm sure the sessions will be happening this week. And those will be O'Donnell's, as usual, on the Wednesday evening, starting by 8:45. That's O'Donnell's in Douglas, and the Mitre in Ramsey, again about 8:45 on Friday evening. And the Folk Club in Ramsey as well, I dare say, will be happening on Thursday evening. As far as a Sunday session, I think it'll be at Black Dog Oven in Peel. But do check social media for all of these things. Here's some music from a CD that I did buy at the Centenary Centre many years ago, and it's by Sekou Keita. I assume Dave McLean brought him over, and I found the CD on my rack just the other day. He's very well known on the folk scene these days, playing in a duo with Catherine Finch, and also with the Spell Songs project, as well as his own solo work. But this album, the Salimbo Passage, comes from 2008, and this track is called Chelima. Secco Cater, SKQ, which I assume is the Secco Cater Quartet, from an album that I picked up at the Centenary Centre when he played there back in 2008. As far as I remember, it was a great night. I'm sure it was. The last track tonight is also from an album I hadn't listened to for ages. It's by Planxty, and the album is The Woman I Love So Well, and I've forgotten how good this song is, Roger O'Hare. But before that, I'll just remind you that you can get in touch with me by emailing folkshow@manxradio.com, let me know about any live music that's happening, or make a request for a track. I'd love to hear from you. And of course, you can listen back to this show at the Manx Radio website. All the podcasts are on there if you go to the podcast page and find Folk Show. And they're also all on Apple Podcasts, and a lot of them are on YouTube too. So as I say, here's the last track for tonight. It's by Planxty, Roger O'Hare, and I'll be back next week to play more great folk and roots music from the Isle of Man and from all around the world, and I hope you'll join me then.
In the county down, I had honest parents of fame and renown. Oh, had I been obedient and kept the command, I never would have broken the laws of the land. Right follow the deed. My parents endeavoured to give me honest bread. They bound me apprentice unto the linen trade, all to an honest weaver that lived hard by. My mind being for rambling, it would not comply. Right follow the deed. One beautiful creature, Jane Sharkey by name, I gained her affections and I was to blame. I own I enticed her and we ran away. My troubles began from the very same day. Right follow the deed. That beautiful creature I soon left forlorn. For fear of her parents I stepped up to mourn. But her cruel father pursued me with spite. He made me his prisoner the very same night. Right follow the deed. And it's off to Newry Guard House straightway I was sent. To whip me next morning, it was their intent. When I heard of this, well, it put me in a fright. I broke Newry Guard House the very same night. Right follow the deed. And the guards, they pursued me the very next day. The guards I beguiled and I soon got away. I went down to the shore where a vessel it did lay. I set my foot on shipboard to England sailed away. Right follow the deed. And it's when that I landed in sweet Holyhead, I had no honest means for to earn my bread. And I was loath to beg, but alas I did worse. To make myself money I stole a grey horse. When that I landed once more on Irish ground, I soon began my tricks again near fair Newry town. For I stole a hat from one Thomas Wright. He made me his prisoner the very same night. Right follow the deed. And it's off to Newry Guard House once more I was sent. To hang me next morning, it was their intent. When I heard of this, well, it put me in a fright. I knocked down the turnkey and escaped the same night. Right follow the deed. And the guards, they pursued me again the next day. The guards I beguiled and once more I got away. Says one unto the other, he'll travel no more. The very same night, Newry Loch I swam and I rested myself for a day or two more. I went to rob a bleach green where I never was before, but they were strong with guards in the bleach green within. Surrounded was poor Roger, and taken was again, right follow-the-dee. Now Roger was taken, but often did get free. It's come now to his turn for to march to the tree, and all his foolish actions he there did declare, and that put an end to old Roger O'Hare, right follow-the-dee.